Who am I? I'm the greatest. Who am I? I'm getting paid. Who am I? I'm so flagrant. Who am I? I'm the greatest. Who am I? I'm getting paid. Who am I? I'm so flagrant.
What's going on, Taurus? This is Boss Roy here to read it for the month of September. All right, Taurus, we're going to get started with your reading. I'm going to shuffle from the Life Happens Oracle deck. Later, I'm going to pull from the Career and Life Oracle deck. I'm going to dive into the Fairy Oracle deck as well. I'm going to conclude with the Hard Truth deck over here, too. So let's get started with the Life Happens deck, okay? We have Desperate. Oh, okay. I'm taking this one. Heartbroken. Needy. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, Glow Up. Okay. Yeah, Counseling. 2 more cards. Let's see. We have Vacay. One more. Feminine Energy. Okay. All right. So, Taurus, it seems like you got somebody that's desperate to reconnect with you. Okay. They're seeing that they ended the relationship with you a little bit prematurely. Okay. So they're heartbroken about the situation. I think that this person sort of was playing limbo with you. They were 1 foot in, 1 foot out the relationship. Okay. And this put them in a situation where you were sort of like put in a situation where you were in this needy, anxious attachment with this person, okay? And you were able to sort of break free from this interaction. You were able to sort of go inwardly to heal from this anxious attachment, and you had a glow up from it, okay? So this person sees that you're doing well, and they want to desperately get back into your good graces, okay? They want to get back into having a strong rapport with you, okay? They want to go about, going through the whole process as far as like, okay, let's work it out. Let's go to counseling. Let's have that open door as far as like, moving forward towards, a positive new beginning. But you guys already know about this person, okay? You guys already know that mostly they have you all out of whack, okay? And they're coming in because they have a sense of need now too, to get back into this energy with you because they're no longer doing well, okay? I'm seeing that they want to get back into your good graces because financially you guys are at a place where you're able to sort of like, have that glow up, put that money into your own endeavors, okay? And this person is seeing that, okay, if I get back with Taurus, then I'm able to sort of put in that same type of energy. We're able to go about that same type of like, luxury type of well-being with each other, okay, if I pursue them, okay? Don't be anyone's placeholder, Taurus, okay? This person, I believe, really is just looking for you to be that placeholder in their life because they want to like, focus on, healing and getting out of their desperate situation, okay? So they could be in a space where they can sort of move on effectively and put you right back into that, needy, anxious attachment, okay? They really want your material gains, Taurus. They don't want the relationship, okay? They want the material, okay? This really could be either from male or female. They're looking at you as far as having that security to make their life better, okay? So you guys need to really go about, your proper healing, okay? So ladies listening, okay, embracing this feminine energy, okay? Like I said, it's just energy, so it could go vice versa. Females to males, okay, you're embracing this energy where you're able to look at yourself from a direction to see, okay, what attracted you to this relationship, okay? Once you have that knowing as far as what attracted you to that relationship, you're able to move about it in a, effective type of manner, okay? This right here, guys, still be in your healing journey, okay? If you need to be single by yourself, be single by yourself, okay? You're about, really, taking those strides in your career field, go about your own career endeavors, okay? Leave this person in this desperate type of seat, okay? Because they're not bringing any type of positive avenues in your direction, okay? They're putting in a lot of, energy because they know that you have a lot of stuff in the future as far as your overall growth and your overall potential. Okay. And they know that your potential can get them out of this heartbroken energy. Okay. And you're going to see a whole lot of gaslighting in the beginning. Okay. You're going to see them putting in that energy because they're in that desperate type of space. Anybody in that desperate type of energy is going to show their good foot forward. Okay. Don't get caught in that. Okay. Don't get caught in the sweet words, the sweet gestures. Okay. But the reason why this person's being sweet to you is because they're broke. Okay. And you don't want them back in your energy because they don't have nothing to bring to the table. Or they're looking at you to build a table. They're looking at you to build a bridge. They're looking at you to, make their life a whole lot easier. And that's something that you don't want to do. There's no counselor in the world. See the papers going up in the sky. There's no counselor in the world that can fix this type of toxic type of mess. Okay. If you guys learn that lesson, you were able to have that glow up. Okay. And that person wasn't around. Okay. At all. They came back when they see that you blew up. Okay. It's time to leave them where they are. Okay. Let's go into, I want to go into the What's the News deck. Okay. I'm getting drawn towards that one. Now I'll probably say Pharaoh over there, but I want to go into this because this gives some deeper insight and it gives a blunt truth of the situation. And afterwards, I clarify more with the Taurus. All right. So we got luck. Lucky break, good fortune, good things coming to a turning point. Okay, you guys about to hit your lucky break. This person knows that. Okay, so be mindful now. Roller coaster. Okay, full of highs and lows, off and on again, hot and cold. Okay, hold on 1 second. Machismo, okay? All right. Keep on pulling. I'm going to read the cards to you once I finish drawing some cards for you guys. Let's see, my boo, right? Black sheep. And then pull 2 more cards. Chain. Numbing. Okay. All right. Let's get started. Like I said, you guys on your lucky break. Okay. You guys know that luxury is coming into your direction. Okay. And this person knows that they have a funny feeling that things are going to be easier for you. Okay. And they want to put you back on this roller coaster ride full of highs and lows, on and off again, hot and cold. This is what this macho energy is going to bring to your table. Okay. Masculine pride, toxic masculinity, meeting manly expectations. This person is looking at you to get back on this roller coaster ride. And the thing about it is, though, they had this energy where it's like, okay, you know what? They have resentment that your life is going in the positive direction because they feel that that's what toxic masculinity, that their life should be that way. They're mad that their life is going up and down, and they want you to sort of join that chaos of that roller coaster ride. Don't fall victim to that, okay? This, like I said, your boo, you may have that nostalgia in your energy, okay? Like I said, official status, exclusive relationships, seeing each other openly. They want to go back into this fantasy world with you, okay? But they're going to come in hard towards, they're going to come in hard with it because they want to put you back in this whole type of spell with them to say, okay, you know what, I changed. I see that, you know, that I don't need to interact with you in that type of way. I was being toxic. I was being, like I said, over the top. And, you know, they're going to say all the right things. But the thing about it is, so towards you learn your lesson, they're coming in with a motive. Their motive is to get into your bank account. Male or female, their motive is to get into your bank account. They sense that this is coming. You guys, like I said before, maybe looking good on social media. Like I said, you're going on your vacations. You're doing a lot of inward work. They're seeing that life will be better with you there, okay? You're the black sheep, okay? Rebelling, going against expectation, defying the norms. This person could be really stuck on the norm. So even when it comes down to your money, you guys could, like I said, get money through spirituality. Could be, like I said, in a situation when it comes down to like looking outside the box to get to your financial goals. This person's stuck on a traditional pathway of doing the same thing every single day, okay? The definition of insanity, okay? And they're seeing they can't do what you do. They can't do what you do. They can't turn to this black sheep to get the wealth, to get the security, okay? But they want to chain you to them because you bring in that wealth, you bring in that security. They want to break you down in a relationship. And this time around, they don't want to let go, okay? they don't want to let go. Okay, so that, like I said, you got codependency, unhealthy attachment, way down. If this person comes back around, they're gonna really have you chained down to the situation. That healing journey that you went through will be for naught, because they'll be looking to say, oh no, this time around I ain't gonna be leaving from Taurus, okay? And they'll put you in this very numbing situation, okay? And also, as well, when you see this person, like I said, they could be hiding a lot of things too: addiction, self-medication, irrational behavior. Okay, this is what's hiding beneath the surface. Okay, so this person could be very conventionally attractive, but behind all of that is they're having a lot of, like, drug-related issues. They can have a lot of, like, issues that are very chaotic when they're bringing a lot of things on the table. Okay, they're hiding behind this toxic masculinity, but they really have they have to numb themselves because they're trying to go back to deceive you in the situation. Okay, so all of that happy talking or whatever, this could be from somebody who's drinking. Okay, so they're happy drunk, but a lot of things what they're saying is not really true, because they're just trying to get you back into, like, being underneath that spell with them in a toxic type of situation. Okay, let's pull from the tarot deck as well. Let's see what else we got. Let's see. We got the hanging one here. Okay. This ain't one to come in. Okay. Let's see here. The Five of Pentacles. Got the Queen of Cups. Got the Four of Swords. Okay. Got the Eight of Wands in reverse. All right. Got the Nine of Wands. Okay, two more cards for you guys. So we got the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, you guys ain't having it. Got the Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay. Okay, Taurus. Like I said, you guys got wisdom for the situation. No, this ain't something that you want to deal with. Okay. Let's get started with this. So we got the hang one here. Okay. So you guys are thinking about this person coming into your arena. So you guys are, like, hearing them out, but you already know in your head it's like a no situation. Okay. You're leaving this person out in the cold. So you got the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Because you know that emotionally, you got the Queen of Cups. You learn your lesson from the whole situation. You realize that this person had you in this Four of Swords. Okay. They had you, like I said, up at night. You had you really worried about what house this relationship going to work. Let's work on this, because once you guys are fit signs, and once you sort of fits in on a person, you're looking at different avenues as far as how to make the relationship work. Okay, and finally, when you were able to release that to get that emotional healing, you're like, I'm not going back to this. Okay. Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay, you're not trying to hear any communication. Okay, you're trying to, like I said, once you let this person know that they're going to be out in the cold, okay, you're blocking numbers. Okay, they're not going to have any type of way to get back to you. Okay, because this situation had you all up in your head. Okay, Nine of Wands. Okay, see the band-aid. See the band-aid on the head, okay? Has you defensive, because it had you in a place where it's like, okay, you know what? This person really unleashed that toxic masculinity all upon you, okay? You're like, no, this is not healthy. This had me up and down. This person was like, really putting in, a lot of chaotic, communication in our interaction. Okay, it could have been, like I said, very much so emotionally abusive. Okay, hopefully not abusive, but it puts you in a place where it's, it had you really in a downward spiral with this person. Okay, and there's no way in hell you're trying to rebuild. Okay, you got the Two of Cups in reverse, you got the Ace of Cups in reverse as well. Okay, you don't see it happening. Okay, this person doesn't bring you happiness. Okay, and like I said before, guys, when in doubt, like I said, this person is going to have you change to this interaction where it's going to be, okay, once I'm landlocked with Taurus again, I'm not going to let go, because I know this is going to be my money maker to make me happy in the situation. Okay, they're going to be toxic. They're going to be a toxic masculine. Okay, off of your finances. Okay, that's something that you don't want to do. Okay, let's get into the hard truth deck here. I'll pull two cards from there. So let's see. We got Unprepared. And we had Pride. Okay. Let's see. So we have Unprepared. You aren't ready for this step, and crucial elements may have been overlooked. Don't skip the process and miss the lesson that comes with it. Okay. And I think this person, like I said before, they are unprepared to deal with you. Okay. They didn't learn any lessons. Okay. They're just trying to like recap. They're seeing the image, toxic masculinity. Okay. They're just seeing like, okay, you know what? I see the image of Taurus and this looks good or whatever. So they're going off of their ego in the situation, but they are not prepared to have a relationship with you. Okay. They have not learned. They have not done the healing. And also they're not even like capable of understanding they're wrong in the situation. It's something that you don't even want to invest in because this person is really stuck on that pride. Okay. You got pride that came out here. Okay. Ego is obstructing your progress and building walls where there could be bridges, making it difficult to accept help or admit wrongdoing. Humility opens the path to true connection and understanding. Okay. This person really has to go through breaking down that pride. Okay. Like I said, they could just go into this whole thing where it's like they play the blame game up and down. Okay. They could go into a situation where it's like they try to, have people web into your interaction. This is something that's not healthy. Okay. Until they work on their own demons. Okay. They're not going to be ready for any type of relationship. Okay. But right now, Taurus, you're dodging the bullet because it's not someone that you really want to invest your time into, because at the end of the day, they're looking to benefit off of you on a material type of level. Okay. And that's something that you don't want to set yourself as far as like, bringing that back into your life for someone that's trying to like, smooth talk you in the situation. Okay. Their pride is still there. Okay. Even they coming back trying to gaslight, their pride is still there. Okay. They're trying to like, sweet talk their way back in. Pride is still there. All right, guys, this is your reading for the month of September. Looking forward to talking to you soon. Have a good one.
Who am I? I'm the greatest. Who am I? I'm getting paid. Who am I? I'm so flagrant. Who am I? I'm the greatest. Who am I? I'm getting paid. Who am I? I'm so flagrant.